Systematic Lifelong Learners. So today I want to discuss the question of the week, and this question actually comes from one of my students. So I'm so happy that he asked it to me. His name is Russell, and yeah, so thank you very much for asking. Everyone, this question is about how to study fast. Now, this is very relevant for especially every student out there, no matter how old you are, but this can also be very relevant for people who are already outside of, university, outside of high school, whatever it may be. Now, in my personal opinion, the best way to learn is not to necessarily be fast at it. Now, of course, we can learn quite fast, but that's actually not the point of learning. And I think a lot of us have a problem, especially nowadays with the technology that we have in our hands. Our phones are with us all the time. It's like the fast times, right? We have internet, we have access to information all around us. A lot of people forget to slow down a little bit. So I think this is actually very important. When we learn something, we need to slow down a little bit, and we need to stay consistent. So if we want to get better at something, we have to learn a little bit of it every single day. So like with reading something, if your teacher assigns you a book, assigns you a chapter, you're not going to read that whole chapter in, let's say, one day, right? You might be able to read it in one day, but it's actually a whole lot better for our brains to split that up into smaller chunks. So you might read 10 pages a day. Like I was suggesting to one of my friends who's taking a PhD right now, and he was just like, man, I don't have time for like books that I want to just read on my own, like my own personal interests. And I was just like, well, if you take about maybe 20 minutes out of your day and you read 10 pages, that's 2 minutes per page, right? You probably can spare 20 minutes, even though your schedule is extremely busy. Any of us can spare 20 minutes, right? We usually spend about 20 minutes on social media, if not more, per day. So why not replace that with something like reading, right? So it's all about your consistency. It's all about your ability to take in information one chunk at a time and to do it consistently over time. And that will build up, that will compound. So no matter how old you are, you're in elementary school, you're in junior high, high school, university, or beyond, we can take this one powerful tip and apply it, and over the years, over 5 years, over 10 years, if you're studying about one particular topic, you will become an expert in that. Now, of course, that also does not include the fact of actually applying that knowledge, right? Because we cannot become an expert unless we're purposefully practicing what we're learning about. So for me, I'm an expert in reading because I've purposely practiced over many years. Expert of teaching as well, purposely practiced and actually gone out there and did it, right? So the books that you read, the things that you study will not have much of an impact unless you're actually going out there and practicing. So we got two major takeaways for this video. Not necessarily to study fast. Oh, and to answer that question as well, over time you will become faster if you're consistent, right? Over time it will become easier and faster to study about something. At first you may be pretty slow, but yeah, just take it one little bit at a time, okay? So that's the wrap for this video today. Just want to keep it simple, straightforward. If you're watching this on YouTube, make sure you subscribe. I'm going to be doing this every single week. I'm going to be asking questions. So if you want to put a question, answering questions. If you want to put a question down in the comments for the following weeks, I'm going to keep a list of every single question that someone asks. Keep that list available so when I make one of these videos, I can, pick from the vast list of questions people have asked me and try to answer those. Now, of course, if you ask a question that I'm not very familiar with, I probably won't be able to answer that. But hey, I'll do my best. And if it's a topic like this, especially about learning or reading, then I will do my best to answer it, okay? So make sure you subscribe if you're watching on Instagram. Make sure you're following this account for awesome tips like this. And I will see you in the next video, okay? Thank you.
Thanks for watching, everyone. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more videos like these. Also follow my other social media accounts such as Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter for more valuable content. Thank you for watching again, and I will see you guys next time.